At the heart of the Project Sunrise A350 is a massive 5,283-gallon or 20,000-litre rear centre auxiliary fuel tank. A standard A350-1000 is already a long-range powerhouse, whereas the ULR version needs this extra capacity to reach its 9,700 nautical mile or 18,000 kilometre target with a safe reserve. In the world of aerospace engineering, there is no such thing as a free lunch. Every gallon of fuel added is a gallon that must be lifted, which directly eats into the aircraft's potential payload. This extra 35,274 pounds or 16 tons of fuel weight creates a domino effect that dictates every other choice made inside the cabin. And so, to accommodate this extreme liquid weight, the aircraft operates with a maximum takeoff weight, or MTOW, that has been pushed to the absolute edge at 703,274 pounds, or 319 tons. Even with this increased ceiling, the physics of a 22-hour flight remain unforgiving. If Qantas were to fill the aircraft with the standard 350 or 400 passengers, the jet would simply be too heavy to get off the ground with the necessary fuel to reach London. Consequently, the aircraft had to slash the seat count to 238, ensuring that the combined weight of the passengers, their luggage and the onboard catering remains low enough to allow the fuel to do the heavy lifting. This trade-off transforms the A350-1000ULR into a more specialised tool rather than a general-purpose airliner. Taking out more than 100 potential seats, Qantas is betting that the premium revenue from the remaining 238 seats still outweighs the loss of volume. Every seat on this aircraft must work twice as hard to turn a profit, which is why the cabin is so heavily weighted toward first, business and premium economy. This is aeronautical weight management at its best, where the heavy fuel tank is the undisputed master of the floor plan. The decision to limit the Airbus A350-1000ULR to 238 seats is not a radical experiment, but a more refined strategy born from the lessons of the only other ultra-long-range jet in operation. Singapore Airlines previously set the benchmark for this niche market with its Airbus A350-900ULR, which currently flies the world's longest route between Singapore and New York. Carefully studying that operation, Qantas recognised that while extreme range requires low weight, the passenger mix must be carefully calibrated to ensure the flight remains profitable. Unlike the earlier Singaporean model that focused exclusively on premium cabins, Qantas is attempting to find a middle ground that includes a significant economy section. The massive fuel capacity required for Project Sunrise necessitates a structural robustness that far exceeds the specifications of a standard long-haul widebody. To support the massive MTOW, Airbus had to reinforce the primary load-bearing components of the airframe. This included a recalibration of the landing gear, the wing box and the internal fuselage frames to handle the immense stress of lifting 10% more weight than the original design intended. On a standard A350-1000, the landing gear is already a formidable piece of machinery, but for the ULR variant, the struts and tyres must withstand the tremendous kinetic energy of a fully laden departure from a in Sydney. Also, the wing aerodynamics feature enhanced trailing edge flaps and modified winglet profiles to provide additional lift at lower speeds. This ensures that when the aircraft is at its heaviest, it can still meet the stringent climb gradient requirements mandated by international safety regulations. So, what do you think of all the changes made to Qantas's A350-1000s to enable its extra/ultra long range? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.